And okay, awesome. All right, we are live, and I see that Jess is already here, which is awesome. And we've got Derek, and we got Jaden, and Ginny's going to be joining us. Ah, there she is. We got the whole fam.
Hello, everyone.
So awesome. Oh man, it's so good to have all three of you here.
Come get it. You got to mute the TV. Hang on a second. Go ahead, mute it quick.
This is so good. So I love this. So it's so awesome to have all of you here. I mean, I've been following you guys for a while, and so it's always fun to like actually be able to see you on the screen and not just through comments and things like that. So this is so awesome.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun, right?
Oh, Dave's on here too. Hey, Dave. All right, awesome. So for anyone that might be new here on my channel, so hey, I'm Jen from Move with Jen. So lately, I've been kind of doing these chats where I bring some really inspiring YouTubers or content creators on to talk about something. And so I really wanted to take this opportunity to talk to Derek and his family. They've been doing a lot of really cool stuff in the YouTube community and just documenting their journey. And so it's all good. I'll throw it over to you guys, and maybe you can just introduce yourselves and your channels and all that.
We'll let you go first. You want to go first?
Yeah, go, Jaden. So, Jaden, what's your YouTube channel called?
It's Jaden's time.
Woo!
And what do you do there?
I do everything.
Awesome.
Stuff, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
What
So I'll have
you?
to.
Well, I haven't posted in a while, but Jenny's journey.
And Ginny's journey is awesome. I love watching your stuff, and I get it about the posting because sometimes it's so hard to stay consistent, isn't it?
Yeah, I at least try to post at least once a week on mine. Anyway, I got to work on everybody else's.
Well, I feel like the commitment of even just one channel is a lot, let alone keeping 3 of them going. So I really am inspired that you guys try to do that. That's all right. All right. And
He's got a lot of energy.
Oh, good.
Okay. So I am Derek's Journey, my channel there. And I basically do weight loss and challenges and all kinds of other unique stuff. Basically whatever I feel like posting. The journey.
I love it. I find I think it's been so amazing, and I see that so much on your channel is just how you've been able to build a lot of community with the challenges, and I just feel like everyone's been so inspired by the challenges you've been doing, and just by how like open and honest you all have been actually in terms of your journey and everything. So I'm just really excited that you're here. So thanks so much for being here.
No problem. Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah. All right, so I see that Fat Don't Talk is on here too, which is awesome. She said too that it's mad hard to stay consistent on YouTube. I totally agree. Shea Butter's on here. Hi, Jen. Hi, Derek. And hi, Jaden. Hi, Ginny. So she's got here too.
Say hi.
Hi. Everyone, you know I have powers, you know.
What kind of powers you got?
I can change the weather. I can even run on water.
Whoa. So can you change it so we just have a really nice weather? Whoa.
He can heal himself too.
And he can heal himself too, like Wolverine.
Wow, that's pretty fantastic, Jaden.
And he can even see food stuff.
Like whoa.
Like Superman now. He's got so many powers, it's not even funny.
I can change the weather. Okay.
Well, so Jaden, what do you call it? What's your superhero name?
What's your superhero name?
Blum-blum-bling.
Something, I don't know.
Yeah, blum-blum-bling.
I was going to say, I don't know how to say that. Yeah.
The blah blah bling.
Also, it looks like we've got Patty here. So, hey, Patty, welcome.
Hey, Mom.
And that's awesome. There we go. Got the whole family. We've got Jess Kaplan here, which is awesome. So, hey, welcome. Oh, Fat don't talk. She says, Jaden, do you have any powers that'll help me lose weight?
What do you got?
I have a power it's like I shoot up, but then both and boom, I'm skinny.
Damn, you'd make a lot of money if that
worked. Skinny.
So good. All right. And then actually, just before we get into it, so you have a big challenge coming up in September.
Yes, we have the Steps Challenge in September, starting September 1st. So that will be fun, and we get to see what happened to Sneaker.
Ooh. So
what do you think happened?
I think someone took his place.
Yeah? I guess we'll have to find out.
So if anybody was interested in joining and maybe hasn't joined one of your challenges before, how do they do that, and how do they get involved?
All they have to do is go to my channel, and pretty much any video I have up there is my email. We can email back and forth, and there's also Step Challenge sign-up videos, so just check that out if you want to.
Awesome. And then if they wanted to join, do they need, I assume, could they I guess they would need some kind of like a fitness tracker, or can they use their phone, or is there any like specifics about how they track their steps?
Basically anything that tracks is fine. I know phones are a little bit inaccurate, but I know that fitness watches are kind of expensive. So, I mean, if you want to use your phone, that's fine. We welcome everybody.
Awesome. I love that. And actually, Jess says here, I've never joined before, but I've wanted to do this one, but I want to do this one. So maybe you'll see Jess coming over. And then, yeah. And then, Jess, you have to join in. It's so motivating and fun.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's sign up and get it done.
Yeah. Well, especially I feel like now. Oh, go ahead.
We're also, we got a headbanger here. Okay, anyway. So we're also going to do live stream picking again. So we found out that was actually a lot of fun for everybody. Hey, stop that.
He's got to get his energy out.
I know.
So live stream picking, does that mean that that's how like the teams get distributed? It's all on live stream, or how does?
Yeah, with the live stream, we have a wheel with basically all the logos of the teams, and we pick randomly who's going to get picked, and then we spin the wheel, and that's whatever team they're on.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
For some odd reason, that wheel did not like the orange team last time, so I don't know what happened with that. We have to maybe get different luck for the orange team this time.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. So anybody that wants to join, go check out Derek's channel. Make sure you sign up. I think this is such a good opportunity too. There's a lot of weird stuff going on again in the world. So let's get our steps in, let's get outside and get active.
Yeah, we need to get our minds off that stuff and just have fun with different challenges and lose some weight. Get that depression mode we got going on.
That's exactly it. Jaden, are you going to do your purple face?
That's
yeah. So you may have the opportunity to join Team Purple, and so they won last time, so will they win again?
I don't know. Are you ready for number 3, or do you think someone else might win?
Dun dun dun.
Not this time. No.
I don't know. With that energy. Oh, I love it. All right, so we'll get started. So again, thanks so much for joining. Everyone, make sure you guys check out the Steps channel, the Steps Challenge, I mean. And so for you guys, so how did you and your family all get started with this amazing journey?
You want me to take it, or you want to take it? All right, so hang on, sit over here. You got to calm down. Okay, so basically, I don't know, I was overweight, and I just didn't really care at the moment. Dealing with depression and all that kind of stuff. And at work, I just felt weird. Hey, stop. We love you, but stop. Calm down. Okay, so I was at work, and I was just feeling weird. Just not myself for like a month or so. And I just decided to go to the doctor and find out what was going on. And that's when I found out I was pre-diabetic, pre-high blood pressure, D deficiency. So very sluggish and stuff. So it was just an eye opener. But even then, that didn't really change too much. It was when my wife went to the doctor, and she was put on high blood pressure medication. That's when it all kind of changed. And then we started losing weight and stuff like that. I didn't start YouTube right away though. So my highest weight was 351. And I went to 333 before I decided to start YouTube.
Wow.
And even you lost some weight before we started doing all this stuff. Yeah, so we were working on it before, but YouTube kind of kept us going. And then I didn't realize that all these people would just kind of join us and stuff. It was basically just to document our stuff in the beginning. I didn't realize it was going to be like this.
Sure, I bet.
We're having fun with it.
Well, I think it's kind of interesting, right? Because it's like you kind of start and obviously you go in with like a vision of what you think it's going to be. And then kind of like, you realize that you get surrounded by a lot of like-minded people. And I don't know if you're finding this, but I definitely found this was it actually kept me going and it kept me motivated to actually keep going with YouTube because like YouTube can be really hard and challenging and all those things. And just even in my own like fitness and yoga and all that journey, I found it actually helped me stay consistent too, knowing how many people there were just around, like just wanting to connect and yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Before all of this, kind of felt alone, I think all of us kind of did, and then all this happened and it's like, wow, I was like, man, people actually care. That's crazy. So yeah, it's definitely a ride. I love it. It's fun. And then people too, which is kind of cool with the step and stuff like that. That kind of started with weight loss challenges with coworkers. We kind of putting money in a pool and who could lose the most,
Oh, I love it.
And that was fun. And then I wanted to get everybody involved somehow. So that's when I decided let's do weight loss challenge together. And then I was like, okay, let's try something else. So we got these fitness trackers and we're like, let's try the steps challenge out. Let's see how that goes. And it's just been getting bigger every year. Every other month actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like every challenge that you do just gets bigger and bigger. And like I feel like more and more people in the community are joining. And if they haven't joined, they're thinking of joining, like it's pretty powerful what, the three of you guys have accomplished and just how much community has spiraled out of it, which I think is, I don't know, to me, that's like the most amazing feeling to be able to have such an amazing community around you.
Yeah. And we love it because when you're on a team, you're kind of like, man, maybe I got to get some more steps in. Some people are like that during this, which I know I am.
Totally.
Get some steps in for your team, and you know that you're doing it with a team. It's just a whole different feeling than just not doing it. Like this month, I've slacked a lot. I admit that because teams.
Well, that's it, right? Because you don't want to let your team down, right? So when you're in this team and you're like, you have that day where you're like, I really don't feel like going out for a walk today. I just feel like, just staying indoors. But when you know that you've got a team relying on you, you're like, no, I've got to contribute. I gotta be there for them.
Yeah. And just know that you're a balance breaker when you join. So it's kind of, it's kind of fun.
That's awesome. I see here that FitLab joined us, which is awesome. So, hey, Jen and Derek, just want to pop in and show some love and support to both of you. Currently in the middle of my workout at the gym, but we'll definitely rewatch this after or later. Awesome. Thanks so much, Aaron, for joining in, and I hope you have an amazing workout. And Aaron also says, proud of you, Derek.
Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate it.
And then we got Jess Kaplan here. She goes, haha, we do that too. I run a biggest winner competition every year in March and April. Oh, that's awesome. We also have Kiara who just joined us. So, hey, welcome.
Welcome.
And no, but that's crazy. So that is quite the wake-up call when you kind of go to the doctor and they kind of tell you news like that and you're not really expecting to hear that. And I'm sure it's pretty overwhelming too, right? Because you're just like, whoa, like, what do I do with all this? Like, this is pretty heavy.
Yeah. Well, the weirdest thing about it is when I got all information, I just still didn't even care.
Well,
That's
it sounded like
weird.
you needed to know it was affecting someone you cared about for you to be like, okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not just about me anymore.
No, no, we gotta do it together now.
Yeah. I feel like it's so much easier when it's two of you doing it together too. Like I find so like Dave's my partner, and I find when I was trying to do a lot of the stuff on my own, like healthy eating and all that kind of stuff, it was really challenging when you're just sort of the one who's driving it all the time. But when it's both of you trying to keep each other accountable, it kind of makes it more fun too. Because then it's like, when you're having that bad day where you're like, oh, I'm gonna go, let's just binge today, or like, let's just, you kind of go crazy. Then you have that other person to reel you in a little bit to say, like, hey, let's not go like that crazy.
I am the biggest instigator with the big.
Are
She,
you?
she could stop me, but I just gotta go. Here's some cake, some cake.
You're like, it tastes
Here's
so
some ice
good.
cream
Come
and
on.
cookies.
Yeah.
I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, yeah, I gotta stop.
Yeah, she's giving you the look like, yeah, you do.
Yes, I do.
Oh man, so we've got here. So, oh my God, that's so true. I did good in July with my steps, but August has not been good, and I'm so excited for September, which is awesome. Oh, thanks
Let's
so
do it,
much. Definitely
Lexi.
hit that like button, but yeah, you may end up, Derek. You guys might end up doing challenges every month to keep everybody accountable.
I don't know. I mean, I might have to, depending on who's all interested in stuff. But it definitely, like I said, it keeps us going. It is kind of hard to do it every month though, because then it kind of runs into the other and stuff. But
Yeah,
a month for now is kind of fine.
nah.
Every,
I was gonna say it's probably nice to have that break too, because then you get like that excitement building for the next one, right? Versus like sometimes if it's just back to back to back, you kind of, I don't know,
kind of
you kind
lose
of take it for,
interest.
yeah, or like take it for granted, kind of, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have to admit, yeah. And then everybody else might be like, we'll not do this one. But then if you give it a month, and it's like, man, I kind of slacked that last month. Maybe I need to get in on a steps challenge again.
Totally, totally. Well, I think that's what's like great. And I think that's like something that's really important about fitness journeys or health journeys or however you want to call it. It's like it is a journey with like lots of ups and lots of downs. And so it's nice to have those like what am I trying to say here? Those like structured events where you have like this, whether it's a step challenge or something like that, and you don't have it necessarily all the time, but enough that it keeps you sort of consistent and keeping on pushing and making sure that you're still making it a priority, because it's so easy when like life comes in or things happen that it's just like you just totally like fall off the wagon, for lack of a better term.
I agree.
So Aaron actually asked a question here. He said, Derek, what are your fitness goals for the rest of the year?
Got to get to 200 pounds. Got
And
to.
how far are you off?
Well, I lost 80, and then
Wow.
I just kind of just steadied. I don't know. I just didn't do anything or didn't care at the moment. I don't know what happened, but when I got to 80 pounds lost, it just like I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I'm losing a little bit here and there now. I know I could lose a lot more. I know how to. It's just I got to put down food.
Yeah, that's honestly, I think one of the hardest things to do, right? Like, I myself, so I'm a bit of an emotional eater. So I find like I'll just, especially when life's getting really hard or when things are, I don't know, when I'm stressed, when I'm run down, when something happens, and I just also just love food, so that makes it harder too. And I find, from what I hear from a lot of other people too that are on these types of journeys, it's not. Um, and I think this is like actually applicable to anything in life. Everybody thinks that every journey is going to be this like, growth goes like this. So it's, or maybe weight goes like this if you're looking at it that way. But I don't think it's true. I think that everything is very spotty, right? So it's kind of like you'll lose a bunch, maybe you stagnate, maybe you gain some, and then probably you'll lose a bunch again. And it's just because to have that kind of consistency for like years, which is what it would take, is like that's hard, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just got to try to keep it off. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you know what I mean. Like I think like I look at even like Daniela Joy's journey, and like she's gone through the same thing, right? So many people have gone through that where you gain and then you lose and then you like it's just trying to find it find that again. I think so. Don't be. I guess what I'm trying to say is like be nice to yourself, like be compassionate.
I try. I do know that the challenges, though, I do not give up on those. I do them. Uh,
Yep,
I just don't lose the weight at the moment.
that's okay. That's okay. At least you're keeping up the challenges, right? I mean, I think that that's already amazing.
And the physical part, definitely. You know, we do weightlifting challenges and all kinds of stuff. So,
Oh, that's awesome. When are you doing the next weightlifting challenge?
Kirsten Quick Fit. I don't know. When is she doing that again? She's doing that. She's doing some in September. So we'll definitely be joining that.
Hit.
And then Sharon Gets Fit and has another one too in September.
They're
The HIT workout.
both.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll go back to her lifting weights one and do that.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And actually, Jess says here, she goes, the more you lose, the harder it gets. 80 pounds is awesome, and not regaining is a big win in itself, in and of itself. I totally agree with that.
Definitely trying not to gain it back.
And what does Erin say? Erin says, every fitness journey is unique and individual and wouldn't be a journey without hitting speed bumps or obstacles along the way. Every obstacle teaches you how to succeed better in the future. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pardon?
Mental. Mine's more of a mental battle than more than anything. I got to fight that every day, but some days it wins, and I don't want it to anymore.
You know what though? It's like I think like mental is like a really big thing, and I think it's being talked about a lot more than it used to be. But like I would say, like the workouts are easy, and for them, like they're not easy. I mean, it takes a lot of motivation to like get it and do it and all of that. But really, it's amazing how our minds work and how like I have a lot of stories actually on my own just about like mental things, and it's just crazy how the brain works and how I don't know it can block you and you don't know how to overcome it because it's so in your head, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
All
it
right.
definitely has.
Well, let's talk about some of the best things that have happened from this journey for all of you, and yeah, what are some of the best things that have happened?
Well, losing 80 pounds for starters.
Yeah, that's huge.
And physical. I wasn't doing anything before this. I used to do security, and I used to just sit there all day. I used to just sit, go to work, and then come home, watch movies, and watch movies at work too. So I didn't do anything at all. And then one day I just kind of decided, let me try out construction. So I decided to do that. And I didn't lose no weight with that because I still ate bad. And then I got into warehouse work, and I started there. And meeting everybody here has truly been amazing, all in itself. Amazing people.
That's awesome. And Ginny, what about you?
Well, yeah, I lost about the same amount of weight, 80 pounds.
This is incredible.
Just a few weeks ago, I got taken off my blood pressure medication. So.
Wow, that's a huge win, Ginny.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Longer in the obese category, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive, right? So, I mean, those are some huge wins that you guys already have from this journey. So, like, we should definitely take a minute to just like appreciate all of that because that's huge. And that's not easy to do either. I'm sure a lot of people going through that, right? I know so many people on blood pressure medication and stuff, and they don't even, I think that they're planning to take it for life. So being able to be off of it and being able to do that is wow.
Yeah, it was definitely a nice feeling when I went into Walgreens and to cancel the subscription there. So that was really interesting, like a good feeling. She wasn't there with me when I did that, but I was on it.
But it felt good. Yes, you're getting lots of stuff in the comments, like Jess and Lexi and Kiara and Aaron. So that's awesome. All right, and let's talk about some of the hardest things. What have been the hardest things about it?
That's consistency, because there are some days that I don't want to work out.
Of course.
But the challenges help.
Well, the challenges kind of make you, right?
Makes us do it. That kind of makes us do it. You know, it's like I know I got like 5 minutes. I got to go, do this strength challenge and like majors workouts, the burpees. That was awesome. I might actually restart that again. That was fun. And I killed that. I loved that. It was fun. But yeah, that kind of stuff really keeps us going. And that every day I got like a video I got to go to and do it. You're the same way, aren't you? Yeah, and we're about that same way.
Well, I think it's funny, right? Like, I think Majors and I talked about this a little bit, and I think this is a really important one. Is like there's motivation and there's discipline behind it, right? And it's the discipline I think that's the hardest, because in the beginning you are always motivated, right? It's new, it's exciting, but then it's like trying to keep up and be consistent, because it's so easy to just like just not continue. And it's especially when you're not seeing results and things like that too, then you just get even more demotivated, right? Like, why am I doing this? So how do you stay consistent? So I know you mentioned
Two things burpees, and I love
let's hear
burpees, and I love that. Yes, I love baby seal burpees, just so you know.
Yeah, Aaron here, he says, and I agree, what a great community of supportive friends we're lucky to have. So many awesome people. I'm grateful to know you and call friends. It's been valuable, especially this past year. Totally agree. I totally agree. I think that's actually one of the most amazing things about the community is, while the world is in chaos and, it's hard sometimes to be as connected, I feel like the YouTube community is so connected, and that's made it a lot easier. And then, yeah, and then, yeah, what Jess said, things I've never heard in the same sentence, burpees, and I love that.
I got to get back to it, though. I haven't done it in a while.
That's okay. You can get back to it, and then it'll be exciting again, too, right?
Yes.
Aaron, he's enjoying commenting here between sets at the gym. All right. So we talked about a lot of stuff. Now, if someone, let's say, was kind of struggling, or maybe they're just getting started in their own journey, what advice would you have for them?
Definitely try to work on your mental health first. I know that's rough, and sometimes working out and mental health go hand in hand. When you Okay, what was I saying? No, I don't even remember. Okay, anyway, so yeah, mental health and working out go hand in hand. Sometimes when you're done with a workout and your mental health is great, that like if I go on a 20K walk, I clear my head out, and it just feels great. I got to do that again. I got to do that again to get my mind right again. But yeah, you just got to work on your mental health. I'm still working on that. It's tough. I have to admit it. It's tough, especially the things I've gone through. But we're working through it.
I think that's the most important thing, is one, that you're working through it, and two, I don't know that it ever ends. I feel like it's just a journey, because the problem too is you keep going through life and things keep happening, and you go through more trauma, or you go through more other things, and I think it's something we always work through. So you mentioned you kind of go for a walk, or a workout kind of helps. Is there anything else that you found that has helped you work on that?
All of you guys on YouTube have really hit us hard. I don't know if I still would have been on this journey if it wasn't for all of you, to be honest with you.
Wow. That's amazing. That's really amazing. And actually, I just want to put up what your mom said, because I think this is amazing. Both of you have come so far with your weight loss and health. You're both teaching Jaden so much at a young age. This is one proud mama. Wow.
Thanks, Mom. Love you.
And oh yeah, here. So nothing better for my happiness than crushing a great workout at the gym to put everything in perspective and leave with a big endorphin high while checking my baggage and leaving it in the gym. It's a good one. All right, and yeah, speak on it, Miss Patty. All right, what about for you, Ginny?
No, I guess working out and talking it through. Yeah.
So when you say talking it through, do you mean like just like having other people to connect with on it, or? Yeah, I think that makes a big difference, right? Because it makes you realize that like you're not alone in all of the struggles, all of the mental battles that you go through with it, or just the down parts.
I have to admit, though, one of the biggest reasons why she gained weight is because of me. Came home with like food all the time and everything because I was going through a really rough time at that time, and food was my comfort at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wore a size 6. I think after I lost the baby weight, and then I gained.
Yeah, I did help. I have to admit that.
That's okay. Again, I think it's all a journey, right? That's actually why I love the name of your YouTube channels, is because again, it's like it's a journey. And so I think that you both have come so far. And also like, you know, the amount that you've inspired the community around you and the amount that you're getting people up and moving and being active and thinking about their health and thinking about that, like, you know, that's amazing, right? And the fact that, you know, we can struggle together and that we can talk about it and say, hey, like, yeah, I am going through a rough time, but, you know, I'm going to get through it. And, you know, I just, you guys really inspire me. And that's a big reason why I really wanted to have you here on the channel. And so just thanks for everything that you two do and just being even so open about everything, because it's hard.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. But we're definitely happy to help. One thing about the steps challenge, I love seeing this. Like I see somebody's week 1 steps and they go, I'm going to try to do better. And next thing you know, the next week you see like a big improvement. I mean, that just puts a big smile on my face. It's fun.
Well, I think it shows the power of community, right? And it shows the power of how we can motivate and you know, inspire each other. I mean, I remember when Jessica Estrada, I remember she started doing like the 1 mile challenge, and I was like, I could run a mile. Like I haven't ran in a while, but I could probably do that. And I got out running, you know. And I think it's just so cool how, you know, you kind of see someone else doing it, and you're like, you know, like I could probably do that. I could probably do that. And especially when you're doing a steps challenge and you see that your team's doing good, or you see somebody's doing good, and you're just like, well, if they can do it, like I can probably do it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, even she took part in the 1 mile on Mondays.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. I love that. And so actually Kiara says the support keeps us all going, which is awesome. Jess says, that's so cool, Derek. Def amazing to have support and others to cheer each other on. And then Aaron says, yes, it does, Kiara. All the great friendships and support help balance out all the trolls and haters on YouTube trying to tear us down. So true. And then we got Adrian and Nico in the house. So awesome. You're working out and you're here to support. Thanks so much for being here. So good.
Thanks, guys, for coming.
Yeah.
I gotta go to your live later and do that. I can't make the lives anymore. It's very disappointing. But I have a second job now, so.
Oh wow.
So I try my best, but when I get off, I just go there and do it. I know it's not live, but I still do it. You know.
No, but that's awesome. It's awesome that you have the motivation to do it after that. I mean, I find when I like after work for me, I'm pooched. Like this is where I realized one of my things is for a long time I was like, no, I'm going to go to the gym after work, and never once did I do that. So Jeff, so I def credit YouTube for deciding to do a marathon, watching Self Furlong and Running for My Best Life, and just seeing people crushing their goals made me want to do something crazy. That's so awesome, Jeff and Jeff. Oh my gosh, Jess, and so inspiring. That's so inspiring, and I think it's so true, right? Because we kind of get to know each other, and we kind of see what everybody's doing, and yeah, you just kind of go, well, like if they can do it, and like I've been watching them for a little while, and maybe I have someone that I can connect with or ask questions to and stuff like that, and it just makes it seem more attainable.
Yeah, definitely. Like going back to the Navy SEAL burpees, I never thought I could do 50 ever. Maybe when I get 200 pounds, but I never thought like now. Never.
And 50 is no joke, right? Like 50
No.
is like a lot of Navy SEAL burpees.
No.
I did 50. And then
Yeah, you did do 50, Ginny. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, we got to start doing it again. We kind of stopped after that, which is bad. We should have just kept
I
going.
can do push-ups in a row.
It's amazing. Oh, I can't even. Yeah, no, that's amazing. I have no idea how you guys did 50, but that's so impressive. It just shows how strong you both are, and
You gotta
it's
get
like
back to
you hit that. Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's amazing. All right. Well, is there anything that maybe you would want to leave the audience with? Any last thoughts? Any last comments?
We got to get it, guys. We got to do this. I'm gonna try my best. I know I keep saying I'm gonna do it now. I don't care. I'm gonna put down that cheeseburger or whatever I got. I gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta hit this, guys. Are you anything?
And I have
No.
go, Jenny. Come on, Jenny.
Come on, let's go. Do like a fist pump or something.
Yeah. Jenny's like, no.
I'll give her an energy drink. We'll get some excitement out of her later.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, thank you both so much for joining, and Jaden too. I don't see him right now, but I feel like he's somewhere in the vicinity.
Kind of saying bye for a moment. Man.
Bye.
Your mommy had me
Bye, Jaden. Thanks for
Mommy
joining
had
us.
me drawing a picture for my Mimi.
Jaden, you got to do your purple face before we close it out.
Do the purple face.
Yeah. And actually, I just realized
Go ahead and say.
before we close out, I didn't even realize I forgot to ask the audience if they've got any other questions for you guys. So if you do, then comment now. And here it says, yeah, let's put down that cheeseburger down. And Jess says that's 5 pounds per month, just over a pound per week. So she said it's over 4 months. It's totally doable.
And what I drew was real. And that's how I got here.
That's amazing.
So I'm going to show you.
All right. And then Aaron says, keep that fire going to always strive to be better today than you were yesterday. Great live stream. Jaden, that is awesome. I love all the colors and definitely a lot of purple, which is awesome. All right. And then we've got Eric who says I'm picking up that cheeseburger.
Eat it for me, please.
Yeah, and those frosted flakes. I know that's his pre-workout.
And the pre-workout. I got the pre-workout part.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. It was so much fun talking to you and getting to know you guys actually through a screen and not just over comments. And amazing luck with the September challenge. I really want to join actually one of your step challenges soon. I don't know if I'll do it in September. I'm not wearing my Fitbit yet because I've had some wrist issues, but I promise at some point I'll join you guys.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Cool.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. This is awesome. And until next time. Okay. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.